Hello everyone, I'm Eric Burns with Coventry Carpets. Thank you for joining me today. Choosing a carpet style is important because it's the first decision you need to make when picking your next flooring investment. Each of these styles have inherent qualities which could determine whether or not they meet your needs. So listen carefully and think about if they accomplish your goals. First style I want to show you today is a loop Berber. Loop Berbers, if your goal is durability, then this carpet's for you. The only issue is that it's not going to be as soft as a cut pile, because with the loop you're going to feel the sides of the yarns. Sides of yarns aren't as soft as tips of yarns. One good quality though is you're not going to see vacuum marks, you're not going to see footprints. So if you don't want to see that, this is also good for you. Berber is going to be simple, traditional, and a very clean look. The only problem with a Berber is seaming isn't going to be invisible, and also along the seam it's vulnerable to fraying. Okay, so if you have a fray here and you ran over it with your vacuum, maybe this could be caused by a cat or a dog, and the vacuum pulled up the fray, it can run. Okay, so this will run as long as I pull it. So that can be a problem. And as I said, Berber carpets don't seam up as well, so if we try to patch this, it's not going to be great. So you want to take that into consideration. Next style I want to show you is a cut and loop. Cut and loops combine the looped element of a Berber carpet and a cut pile, and that combination creates a pattern. And there's a number of different patterns today available, almost like choosing an area rug. Here you have a diamond, down here you have a square. Positives are that you have the durability of a loop Berber with a little better seaming, so the pattern in these are going to help hide seams as well, so that's a good thing. A lot of times you don't have to worry about vacuum marks or footprints with this carpet, because if there's more cut pile, then it can show vacuum marks, but generally you don't have to worry about vacuum marks or footprints with this carpet. It can be casual or it can be formal depending on the pattern you pick. So something like a diamond or a square would be more casual, but something with a floral pattern could be more formal for like a dining room. I want to show you another style here, another design element with a cut and loop we have is a change in luster. So this carpet, you can see there as the light reflects off of it, those designs kind of go in and out, fade away and come back. So this is a really cool design element, kind of a newer thing. So that can be another thing you can add to your cut and loop style. Next we're going to look at cut piles. Cut piles are pretty much your most standard type of carpet. It's probably what you've seen the most of throughout your lifetime, and they can be a really great piece of carpet for you. This in particular though is a velvet, and a velvet carpet is very smooth, like velvet. Okay, this is a plush, and a downfall with a plush, if you want to call it that, is that it will definitely show vacuum marks or footprints. You can possibly see when I move my hand up and down on this sweep, it will show that change in color. Also, it'll show footprints just because those yarns are cut so smooth that any change in that will be shown. This is a very formal piece of carpet, and it can go throughout your whole house if that's the type of house you have, but it definitely is more formal than some of the other cut piles we're going to look at. Very nice piece of carpet though. Very soft, very luxurious. This is what's called a textured plush. So something, if that is too smooth for you or too formal, this might be great for you. This isn't going to show vacuum marks or footprints. It's going to have a little bit more texture to it. Not sure if you can pick that up on the camera, but great piece of carpet, great for kids, very durable, especially if it's nice and dense like this one is. It's going to wear really, really well. Next piece of carpet here I want to show you is what's called a frisee. Now we're still in the cut pile category. Frisees are going to look seamless. This is, I think, one of the biggest positives with this type of carpet. If you don't want to see seams, this is the carpet for you. It's going to look like it was poured in. It's going to have some more texture, so it's going to be a little more fun. Real nice piece of carpet here. Not going to show vacuum marks or footprints. These yarns are separated, so they're designed to kind of have a more whimsical look. Going to be nice solid color up here, and also comes in a cut Berber style. So cut Berber is going to have this cream background with these flecks. It's going to be a more casual option. Good for a basement, good for bedrooms where you want it to feel soft under your foot. Great piece of carpet. Probably the most popular style I sell here in Colorado is what's called a barber pole. Barber poles basically have two different color pieces of yarn woven together, like a barber pole, to create kind of a tweed look. Okay? This is a barber pole piece of carpet, still in that frisé category, but helps hide stains just like a cut Berber, helps hide soiling. Going to be great if you have kids. A lot of times this is a great piece of carpet for a basement, like I said, or a bedroom. Very soft under your foot. Not going to show vacuum marks or footprints. More casual than Berbers or cut and loops, but still very soft under your foot. Great if you like to feel the softness of a piece of carpet. Next two styles I'm going to show you aren't as practical to go throughout a whole house, but can be great in a singular room or an area rug. This is going to be a shag. Very, very fun. This one combines a thick yarn and a thin yarn. Going to be great for under a pool table, or like I said, in an area rug. Can really add a fun design element to your home, or even a singular bedroom. Very nice, very cool. Next piece of carpet here is a pattern print. Okay, and this is going to be, again, great for an area rug. We can make custom size area rugs. So if you're looking for a 12 by 12 or have a difficult size space where you need an area rug that you don't see every day in stores, size wise, we can build anything you need. So this is great for an area rug. Also great on a stair runner. So if you have an all wood staircase and want to add some safety to that staircase with a runner, we can custom build a runner, which is very cool and can really showcase your staircase. Pattern options here are virtually endless. So you have many, many different styles and many color options. So this can be great. Probably not for your whole house because this is a little bit more expensive of an option, but for a bedroom, an office, an area rug, or a stair runner, this can really work well. So again, I'm Eric Burns with Coventry Carpets, and if you have set up an appointment with me in the future and you're looking at this video thinking about what works for you, what might work for your family, think about these styles, think about exactly what you're trying to achieve, and whether or not any of these could work for you. Let me know in an email or call me over the phone, and that way I can bring samples accordingly. Once again, I'm Eric Burns with Coventry Carpets, and thanks for joining me today.